current affairs is different for each stages of the exam. Current affairs is a subject, but how current affairs is asked in prelims is different from how current affairs comes in mains and how current affairs comes in interview. Each of these are different. So when you're preparing, you have to keep all the three stages in mind. So if you look at the YouTube channels, most of the YouTube channels devote entirely on current affairs, right? They will look at the daily news analysis, editorial analysis, daily Hindu gist, PAV gist. Most of the YouTube channels spend almost the entire time on current affairs. But after 1 year, you look at any particular YouTube channel or you follow like 10 or 15 YouTube channels, and after prelims, find the questions from the current affairs section and see if this is covered in any of these YouTube channels. You mostly find that these kind of topics are not covered in most of the YouTube channels, because the priority given by the YouTube channels and the kind of priority given by UPSC is different. The same applies with mains. So the UPSC's focus is somewhat different from what the popular channels or the coaching institutes focus. If you get the focus of UPSC, if your focus and the focus of the UPSC are aligned, this will be very easy. So when you're preparing, you have to keep in mind the requirements of each of the stages: prelims, mains, and interview. Prelims being objective in nature, they will try to find certain aspects of current affairs which arouse the curiosity in the mind of well-educated youth. Certain items of curiosity. We'll see such sample questions. It can come from any section, like from environment, science and technology, international relations, any particular topic which can arouse curiosity in the minds of well-educated youth. Such topics can come. Mains will be mostly issue-based. Now, in today's newspaper, what is the major headline today? The Parliament is coming with 3 bills, right? 3 bills. Yes. Replacing IPC, CRPC, Evidence Act, and 3 bills are coming. So that is again more, rather than prelims, that is more a mains topic. You should understand like which area these questions can mostly come. It can it has more importance with respect to main than in prelims. It can also be asked in interview. With respect to interview, anything can be asked to some extent. But when I discussed the approach in the initial class, I said that interview is rather not a test of your knowledge, it's a test of your personality. But in the realm of your personality, knowledge is also a significant aspect. But what matters is whether you answer a question or not. It's how you answer a question, your composure, mental stability, and everything matters. But in interview, any kind of questions can come. It can be about films, it can be about sports, it can be about your hobbies, it can be anything, even you find it silly. Such question can also come in interview. So you have to differentiate that. But when you start beginning your preparation, if you are focusing on, very trivial things can come in UPSC interview, very trivial things. So such questions will not come in prelims or mains. Interview is a wide open thing. But when you're starting preparation, particularly with current affairs, it's a very vast topic. It's the most vast subject. History is vast, geography is vast, but current affairs is really, really vast, right? So unless you are highly focused, this is a very difficult subject to cover. So when you are starting preparation, you have to pivot either for prelims or for mains with respect to current affairs. If you go with a mind that it can come in an interview, that's a really wide area. You will not be able to focus that much. Interview can be dealt after mains. There are at least 5-6 months after mains. The current affairs topics which can come in interview, there is enough time to cover after mains. So when you are starting preparation, my advice is that either focus current affairs with respect to prelims or mains or both. Even prelims and mains both can be clubbed together also, not a problem. Then integrated approach will work, definitely work. But you should not prepare in a highly wide manner, which in such a scenario we cannot proceed also.